Hello there, you Awakening Wonders. Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we
Pause for a second.
I love how cheerful he is right off the bat. Okay, he's going to say something funny, right?
There's something I forgot to say.
What?
And that's that I've been watching a lot, not a lot, but enough of his videos of late. And this is part of his excuse, is that he has a certain point of view that is unpopular with the media, and so therefore the media is out to get him, which is very convenient.
Yeah,
because
he has turned from a left-wing comedian to a right-wing.
Yeah, I would call him a conservative. But anyway, Russell Brand, one thing that I've learned about watching his videos is that he's always right. That he's very right and everyone else is very wrong. And he talks really fast and he's a good talker. But I did find eventually I dismissed him sort of from my routine of things because he's just too much of an I'm always right guy, and I suspect that he never acknowledges being wrong about anything. In fact, that's what a couple of the girls did say about him, including Katy Perry, who said that because she had a very big career when they married, that he really could not handle it when she had to be the one who was more in charge, like when she was touring or whatever, and she had to be put first. That did not wash. And that's why they were married for 14 months, among other reasons. I don't think Katy Perry is remotely surprised by this story. She didn't exactly say that, but she kind of did. So I'm sorry. I want to say it up front that he's never wrong. He's always right. And I predict that that's what we'll find out about this, is that he hasn't done anything wrong here either.
Hello there, you Awakening Wonders. Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story, I am the news. I've received two extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email, one from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper, listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like my community festival should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But
no, they didn't say that.
I don't believe that. Of astonishing, rather baroque attacks are some very serious allegations that I absolutely
I mean, if that's the case, then show us the letter.
These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies, and as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that then, almost too transparent. And I'm being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan, when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of. And we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, watch out, Russell, they're coming for you, you're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself. I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles, Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's been clear to me, or at least it feels to me, like there's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kind of voices. And I mean my voice along
so
with
the BBC and Channel 4 don't like his YouTube channel?
No, I guess not.
That's insane, right?
When people, and he's correct that Joe Rogan was criticized for taking hydrochloroquine.
Ivermectin.
And ivermectin. What's the difference between hydrochloroquine?
Two different medications. Ivermectin's the one that they tweeted out about being horse medication.
Is hydrochloroquine okay to take, or am I thinking of something else that's the media also doesn't like?
That's a medication for like lupus and whatnot. But
did Trump take hydrochloroquine?
He took them all. Yeah, I think he did.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, Joe Rogan was not accused of all kinds of sexual crimes for taking ivermectin. I mean, they did not rise to that level. Yes, he was made fun of by Jimmy Kimmel and people like that for taking horse tranquilizers. And yes, I agree with Russell, that was bullshit. But they did not suddenly come up with 4 women who accused him of raping them or committing sexual crimes. So he's really, I should rethink this answer. I don't think it's going to cut it. But anyway, let him finish.
Your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand-up to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narratives that these two mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. Now, I don't want to get into this any further because of the serious nature of the allegations.
I see.
But I feel like I'm being attacked, and plainly they are working very closely together. We are obviously going to look
Why don't
into
you talk to
this
the 4
matter.
women?
It's very, very serious.
Put the
In
letter
the
out.
meantime, I want you to stay close, stay awake, but more important than any of that, if you can, please stay free.
Why don't you have the 4 women accusing you on your YouTube channel? I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Rather than blaming the media, I mean, there are 4 women behind that. Are you saying those 4 women don't exist? Because that would be a much more interesting discussion. And I have a feeling that he's quite full of shit. But I'd be interested in hearing from, I mean, do they identify any of the women?
I mean, I haven't seen the documentary.
I find it hard to believe
about
that
documentary.
Channel 4 and the UK Times would be that sloppy to not actually have 4 women behind these charges, including the one who said she was 16 years old. And one of them is talking about rape. I mean, that would be an incredible case of
3 of them
defamation
were.
and slander.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 of them are talking about rape?
I thought so, yeah. One
What?
woman says he's grabbing at my underwear, pulling it aside. I'm telling him to get off of me, and he won't get off, like holding me up against the wall, pushing himself
Oh, the
into
one
me.
against the wall was definitely a rape.
Into me.
I
And
mean,
then
if that's true.
Another woman said he grabbed me, got me on the bed. I was fully clothed. He was naked at this point. He held me down, and he was aggressive, trying to get me to fuck him. Third victim said that he forced his penis down my throat to where I couldn't breathe. Another one said he was just choking me. I was crying. And he said, oh, I just wanted to see your mascara run. I mean, these are just some of their claims.
No, they were very serious.
They also point out that it was at his house 5 months after the divorce with Katy Perry. Okay.